All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video. Spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? It's Monday, so you know I got the queen, Ashley's Corner, in the building. What's up, Ash?
What's good, 78? Salute to y'all. Hope your weekend was good, man. I hope everybody's weekend was good. Salute to the chat. I'm ready to get this boxing talk on today.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Let me scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far. Let's see. Yoel Minna in the building. Miami Snoopy 305 up in here. BBG. Mark Wonderlynch. TY Boxing 02. KO for Miles in the building. King Strick. Frank from the Land. Lewis Hinton. J. Wayne Citizen. Felix Nunez. Fifth Ward Mongrel. Bon Voyage. Mac J 88. Pablo Escobar. Imperette. LDBC or nothing. Daniel Mitchell in the building. Cano Loco Sports in here. Bert in the building. Salute. DB. Fifth Ward. I said Fifth Ward Mongrel. 619 Cali Factor. There you go. What's happening with it, homie? The Real Deal Detailing Shop up in here. The homie Santee in the building. What's happening with it, Santee? Make sure Santee got a wrench. I don't know if you got a wrench on that page. Let me go to my YouTube real quick. Let me see here. Pull up the young YouTube. Y'all smash the like button, ladies and gents. The likes ain't all the way up how they should be. Let's get them likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see. The homie Santee, there we go. Alrighty. Man, this thing messing up royally. Hold on, let me see shit. Hold on 1 second. Kenyatta Ali ain't got no wrench. What's wrong? Oh, I think I never gave him his wrench back. Get Kenyatta Ali back his wrench. And Mansa Musa, get your wrench back. Yeah, I forgot to give my wrenches back to everybody after that travesty we had a couple years ago. Let's see here. Let me see. The homie Real Deal Detailing Shop in the building. Oh man, it just skipped on me. I'm sorry, y'all. It skipped on me something vicious. I don't know why. Imperette, Pablo Escobar. I'm sorry, y'all, if I missed anybody. Cano Local Sports. What's happening, Cano? The homie Bert in the building. What it do, Bert? Let's see here. Let's see. The Real OG. Trav 414. Kenyatta Ali. Dane Watson. Craig L. Jeremy 2684. Salute. The homie Stormy B-Man in the building. Jay up in here. The homie Main Event Mark in the building. Mansa Musa. Frequent Flyer RC. The homie Joe Townsend. Always coming through representing the Young Money and the Magic, you dig. Make sure you go check out www.onlyfans.com/money and magic XXX. New content is up and available. Go and check it out, man. Enjoy yourselves over there. You know what I'm saying? Get your purb on, you dig. Players Ball. Let's see. Alpha Omega. G Code Wody in the building. Let's see here. Jay in the building. Let's see. I think I got my homie Opulent LD. What's happening, Opulent LD? The brother Cadillac Red, the homie in the building. KO for Miles up in here. Sam Mac Boxing, salute. Anthony Lamar. Just do boxing. What it do, homie? Let me see here. My brother, Southside Boxing 601 in the super chat early, showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says, good morning, OG 78. Tickets interview with Willie D. Page, fire. Man, I gotta check it out, man. Somebody called me and told me Ticket had did an interview with Willie D. I gotta go check that out for sure. Got to. Yeah, gotta see what's happening with that. Salute to the homie Ticket. London on the track. What's happening with it? Mr. Sharp, what it do? All right, y'all. Let's go and get down to the smoke. Powerhouse Watson, what's happening? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Get the likes all the way up. All right, Ash, how you been though? How's your weekend?
Oh, it was good. It was chill. Just getting a lot of work done, working real hard. That's about it, and trying to catch up on sleep. That's all I'll be about nowadays, other than YouTube boxing.
Yes,
How
indeed.
was your weekend?
Oh, it was cool. It was cool. I just, I was. It was a cool weekend. It was, kind of chilling and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it was much better after I seen that video. All them black folks whooping in Alabama. Boy, them black folks had me proud. I was so happy. I said I woke up feeling good this morning. Made me some breakfast. Boy, I was dancing and singing, and just felt wonderful today to finally see black folks act like we got some sense and
What
ride them with
video?
something. Stand on some business out here in these streets.
I didn't see the video.
Oh, you watch it, you're gonna feel good. I'm telling you that right now. You're gonna feel good about that. Let me see here. 619 Cali Factor in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate your support, brother. He says, salute, brother 78 and sister Ashley. I'm late, but Dillian White needs to be banned from boxing for failing another test. I can't stand that Mohawk fool. These are facts, sir. Let's get to that. Ashley, what was your thoughts when you heard that Dillian White, ahead of his fight with Anthony Joshua, his rematch with Anthony Joshua, failed a third test in his career? Failed another test, tested positive for a banned substance, fight called off. What was your thoughts?
Man, to be honest, I thought after his last loss, before they called this fight with AJ, I thought he done just eased off into the abyss. I didn't even think he fought no more, for real. I thought he was going to retire, for real. But he, want to come around and fight. This is the second time they'll fight. If they did, it would have been the rematch, right? Because I know they fought once. Did
Yeah,
they
yeah.
already fight 2 times? Okay, so only one time, and it was going to be a rematch. He got laid out and stretched the first time. His head was laying on the bottom rope. I honestly think he does this just to get in shape. I think Dillian White is somebody that's very out of shape. He's a mess, and he doesn't really have the quickness and punching power that he thinks he has. For the most part, I think he takes supplements and probably PEDs to get in shape or to get wins so he can do workouts, or just to look a certain type of way when he goes into a fight. Like, bro, he just don't look like that guy. Like he never looked like he had a fighting chance against the top 5 in the heavyweight division.
That's
In
right.
my opinion, Dillian White will never be a champion in the heavyweight division. He's not a gatekeeper. He's not close to nobody being very important in the UK as a heavyweight. Like, in my opinion, man, he cheated because he know AJ is going to beat that ass, and he's always been a cheater. Like, once a cheater, second time a cheater, third time a cheater, he strikes is over. Like, they should just ban this guy, like, for real. Like, they made a big example out of Big Baby Miller, but so do something with this dude. Like, all you do is cheat, and this is the heavyweight division. He looks sloppy, he look bad in his fights. He's never entertaining. I'm always entertained with him getting knocked out, never the other way around. Like, I'm tired of seeing Dillian White. I'm tired of hearing D White man's voice. I'm tired of seeing him. I'm tired of all of that. I'm tired of him talking from the side of his mouth. I'm tired of all of it. Yo.
Right.
Tired of the haircut, yo. I'm tired of the gloves that he wear like he's a damn biker with the third seat next to his Harley. Like, I'm tired of all of it. It's terrible.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you. Dillian is a failure in life. I've never been a fan of Dillian White. I said, well, I take that back. His first fight with AJ, I was intrigued by him. I liked his story. I was trying to, I was kind of interested in him but that's before I knew he was a hater. But this dude turned into a super duper hater, jealous of everybody. He musty all the time. The man don't get no decent haircut. He never win his big fights. It's just irritating. It's like, dude, why are you? He talks so much, he complains so much, and never show up to the big fights. Every time it's a step up fight. Look, Povetkin got rid of him. Povetkin knocked him out with an uppercut. Uh, Tyson Fury knocked him out with an uppercut. AJ them to beat him. Like it's just like just sit down somewhere, Dilly. You know what I'm saying? He get away. What's up, Queen 71? See in the building. What's up, the homie LBZ? No buck dancing in the building. MJ Total Health and Wellness in Richmond. Salute. Yeah, man. So it just the dude get on my nerve. I'm tired of Dillian. I'm glad that he finally got exposed again. And boxing need to ban him and put him out of here. And I agree with you. He ain't never gonna be champion. He never gonna be close to being a champion. He's just a contender. He's somebody that's in the top 15. That's it. He's never gonna. He can't get over that hump. You know what I mean? He's a cheater. He needs to cheat in order to remain competitive. He got horrible stamina. That's just what he is. A lot of them guys that come from that kickboxing background and stuff like that, they usually have shady relationships with people and these PED users and fitness and conditioning coaches, strength and conditioning coaches who don't really know how to strength and condition, but they take shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? And keep just like Big Baby Miller, he came from that kickboxing background as well, and he's steady on getting popped with juice in his system. KO for Miles in the super chat. Appreciate the support, brother. Said Bud and Mel, great fight. Call him Bud by stoppage now. Salute, homie. Let's see here. We're gonna get to that fight. Let me see who we got. The homie Raider Time in the super chat. Appreciate the support coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. He says salute to the general in the chat. Much love, Raider Time. All right. So let's go and get down to it. Jermell Charlo, current undisputed champion at 154 pounds. Let's it be. No, he's going up to fight Canelo Alvarez. At 168, jumping up, skipping the weight class, so jumping up 2 weight classes, daring to be great and all that good stuff. He says on Twitter, about to shock the world at 168. Then I'm coming back to hold my throne down at 154. I'm the king. Nothing will stop me. Mega fights here on out. After my boy rematch, we can give the people what they want and make Terence Crawford happen. He said I'm in my zone, Lions only, all that good stuff. All right. So Mel is saying that he's coming for the Terence Crawford fight after the Canelo fight. Now, this is a tall task for Mel. I'm not saying he can't do it, but this is definitely a tall task to go up to 168, beat Canelo, and then come back down to 154. That's asking a lot on the body, and is asking a lot. You know what I mean? How do you think that scenario fares for Mel?
I think he should see how he feels after he fights Canelo, but if he want to do it, I'm here for that. I'm here for that for real. I think Mel can fight. What's his name? Can fight Bud, but I don't know how he's gonna feel when he go all the way up and fight Canelo. I don't know how he's gonna feel when he come back down. You know what I'm saying? But Jermell Charlo's been the type to never let somebody just call him out and say a bunch of trash. You know what I'm saying? If Bud did call him out when he was in the ring after stopping EJ and yelled all that stuff from the ring, he's going to say something back. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I think you should wait to see how he feels when he come back down to 154. But only he knows. You know what I'm saying? Only he knows if he makes weight at 154 easy all the time or not. If so, then you know what I'm saying? I'm here for that shit. I'm here for it for real.
Yeah.
Especially if Bud is planning on moving up immediately and staying at 154, then the fight that I really wanted to see was Boots and Bud. I wanted to see that now. You know what I'm saying? It seems like that's the fight that we should have been waiting. That's the fight. Earl and Bud is the fight that we've been waiting for all this time, but it took too long to get here, and it seems like Earl can't make that wait no more. So it seems like Boots is the one. But if Bud is going to move up, then the best fight, the best fighting the best at 154 would be him versus Charlo, in my opinion. How I would see the fight going? I don't know. It could be very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna go with Charlo though all day.
Okay, okay. Raider time in the super chat. Appreciate the support, bro. Coming through with the two piece. He says, sorry, Ashley. And he said, salute, Ashley. Sorry about earlier. Oh, he forgot to say shout out to Ashley. Salute.
You good? Salute to you, Raider time.
Yeah, the way I see it is like this. I think, first of all, I appreciate Charlo, his daring to be great. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Jumping up weight classes, trying to do something amazing. The Canelo fight is a handful. You know what I mean? Regardless of how people feel about Canelo and he this and he that, all of that stuff we already know. But we know this, he's a handful. He can fight. All right, so for Charlo to go up and give up that much weight to fight Canelo, it's going to be a difficult task for him. So if he defeats Canelo, I have a hard time believing he's going to come back down to 154 to face Crawford, because if he beat Canelo, Canelo's going to want a rematch, and Canelo's going to get the rematch. Okay,
that's facts.
So you know what I'm saying. So that's going to happen. So him versus Bud will have to happen much later. So you have to beat Canelo twice. Now you got to beat him twice now. With all the shenanigans we know what goes on in boxing, you got to beat Canelo twice, all right? And then come back down and wait successfully without hurting yourself, and then be at your top of your game to fight Terence Crawford. I just don't see it happening, because if he able to come back down and beat Crawford, like we're assuming that Crawford beat Spence again and all this stuff, a lot of stuff got to happen. But let's say Crawford beats Spence again at 154, and Charlo beats Canelo twice, and then comes back down and weight. That's a mega fight. You're talking about this, how historic that fight is. You giving Charlo would have already made history, because he's two-time undisputed along with Bud. Now he's coming back down to fight a guy who's fighting to be 3 times undisputed. That's a huge mega fight, right? And I would give the edge to Terence Crawford if that fight happens, because Mel will be coming down in weight. You're going to spend 2 fights at 168 at a bigger weight. Now coming down to 154, it's a bunch of excuses waiting to happen. That's just what it is. There's a bunch of excuses waiting to happen in Crawford styling and profiling. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. But if Mel wins that fight, then I mean, you're looking at Jermell Charlo as, you know what I'm saying? Man, this would be crazy. This would be crazy. Like
but didn't Bud say he wouldn't fight Charlo? I mean Canelo. He wouldn't fight Canelo.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Bud said he's not going past 154.
So if Jermell Charlo beats Canelo, who would be saying, "Oh well, Bud knocks out Charlo"? I think it'll be great.
Well, that's the thing. See, the look at this here. If Bud, I mean, excuse me, not Bud, but if Charlo beats Canelo twice,
yeah,
right, and then comes back down to 154, I think that's going to affect him. I think that weight is going to affect him, unless Charlo doesn't go to full 168. If he goes up to say like 163, something like that, and just
that's what I think he's going to do.
Now, if he do that, he good. If he do that, he good. But if he go all the way up to 168, come in 167, 166, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? To be losing, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying it's going to be hard pressed to convince me that you're going to go back down.
I mean, well, you got Bud made us wait all this time for the Errol Spence fight. Shoot, after Charlo beats Canelo twice, if that happens, he can make him wait a year to be ready for the fight, for real, and fight somebody in between. He can do all of that if Bud really want to fight. I mean, he can put him in the same seat he put Earl in, for real. Because in my opinion, if Charlo beat Canelo 2 times. He don't got a shizzle to prove. Like he don't got to prove nothing.
Yeah, that's facts though. That's facts. That's absolute facts. He beat Canelo 2 times. I mean,
That's somebody Bud gonna want to fight, not the other way around, in my opinion. So yeah,
he beat me personally. I said this a long time ago. I said when Bud first said that he want Charlo after Spence. When he first said that, and Charlo dismissed it, I told everybody that's a mistake. I said, man, Charlo shouldn't be dismissing Bud because if Bud beats Spence, it's gonna send so many shockwaves through boxing. Bud gonna be 2-time undisputed. He fighting you for 3-time undisputed. That's a mega fight, dude. Don't dismiss that. Don't act like they ain't no. Oh man, ain't worried about Crawford, man. Boy, man, no, you should be worried about that. That's a fight for you. But now that he got the Canelo fight, that kind of helped him in that situation because 2 Canelo paydays, you know what I'm saying? 2 Canelo paydays just the Bud situation is a legacy fight, but it's gonna hit. It ain't gonna hit as hard as him fighting Canelo, and then you're gonna have other options. David Benavidez is gonna be talking greasy by that time, and then you watch now. If Charlo beats Canelo twice, you watch how the WBC start pressing Charlo to fight Benavidez, but they never press Canelo. You watch what I tell you. These people ain't crazy, man. Teddy Fresh in the super chat, appreciate the support, man. Coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Said, what's good, 78? If Mel beats Charlo, I just don't see him going back down 14 pounds. That's a lot of wins. So that's a lot. He said he wins. He's undisputed, 2 weight classes. His legacy is stamped and cemented. I agree. And we got the brother Blue Ray in the building, former strength and conditioning coach for Errol Spence Jr. What's up, Blue Ray?
What's up, brother? What's going on?
Chilling, man. Yeah, man. I didn't know you came through quick. Yeah, man.
I gotta train a fighter in a minute, so I didn't know how long I was gonna be. So I'm here back to the crib now. So I just wanted to tap in while I could. That's all.
Yes, sir. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way early. I'm gonna let so you get back to it. Man, I didn't get a chance to talk to you about what you thought from Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and what you thought of Errol Spence's conditioning and his overall look. Because I felt like this, man. It's me. Even before the Ugas fight, I felt like I said this on the record. I said I would pick Errol in a dominating fashion to stop Ugas if he was with Blu-ray, back with Blu-ray. Now he was able to stop Ugas, but in my opinion, he still didn't look like he looked when he was with you. And so people say stuff like, "Oh man, Earl ain't looked the same since the accident." I say Earl haven't looked the same since he's been with Blu-ray. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, like, you know what I mean? When it comes to the Ugas fight, I knew Earl was gonna watch him because Ugas don't have no power. And Ugas don't have a lot of KOs. And me personally, I didn't feel like Ugas was gonna be a good gauge to see what Earl was because Ugas don't have no real power. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you look at how many KOs he got and who he done knocked out, we already knew he wasn't gonna stop Earl. He wasn't gonna knock Earl out. We just knew that, it was possibly going to be a good fight. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, my personal opinion, I just didn't feel like that was a good gauge to see if Earl was back 100%. Somebody that didn't really, in my opinion, have no real power to challenge him.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much you can talk about or you willing to talk about. What do you think went wrong in the Crawford fight?
I honestly don't know what went wrong in the Crawford fight because when you look at from the outside looking in, it just seems like it was so many things speculating that went wrong. So we really don't know what went wrong. Only Derek and Earl know what went wrong, but just on the outside looking in, I feel like he didn't have no strength at all because I seen Earl lean on Terence Crawford with everything he had with a left with his power had, and Terence Crawford didn't even budge. And it seems like Earl didn't have any strength for whatever reason. You know what I mean? I can't tell you because I wasn't there in the camp, but it just felt like Earl was real weak.
Yeah. So have you spoken to Earl since the fight?
No, I haven't spoken to him personally. I haven't spoken to him.
Okay, hold on one second, brother. Salute to my brother Drew Titan LLC in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, Drew. He says Mel should fight Bud now, and everyone should freeze Canelo out because Canelo froze everyone out for 10 years. Hey man, I agree with you. Actually, I agree that they should force Canelo to fight Benavidez. I agree with that, man. And then Mel should fight Bud after the Spence fight if it's not a trilogy. You know what I'm saying? But what's up, Brown Sugar Tay Tay? I see you in the building. I agree with you, Drew. Ashley, you got any questions for Blu-ray?
I just wanted to say hello. Hi, Blu-ray. But yeah, I do have.
Hey, how you doing?
When you watching him fight the way that he did, and seeing Terence Crawford fight his last 39 fights that he fought, do you think that weight drain is the underlying reason why Earl looked the way he did in that fight versus Terence Crawford?
Well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't use that as an excuse because I feel like they both were weight drained in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Now, if you look when they weighed in, Terence Crawford's face was sunk in more than Earl's was, but Earl looked more fuller. His body composition was more fuller than Terence Crawford's. You know what I'm saying? So we know it's hard for both of them to get down there. You know, and it could be just the process of the way they're going down. Me personally, like I have my own personal nutritionist, right? And my nutritionist, you know, he's able to get you down with still being able to drink water, eat food, etc. You know what I mean? But he's good at what he does. You know, but all different nutritionists use different methods to help fighters get to their weight goal. So, you know, I feel like they both were drained in my personal opinion. So I'm not gonna say that was an excuse for Earl because they both had issues, from my understanding, getting down there, and it's hard for both of
them. One more question: how much should you do the week of the fight to make weight, as far as cut weight? How much working out should you do?
In my opinion, the work should be done before the week before. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, you should be hitting the miss, jump rope, and doing something right. You shouldn't be doing anything strenuous the week of the fight.
Yes, sir. Any more, Ash?
Nah, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. Hey, y'all smash the like button. We need 400 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We need over 400 thumbs up. Smash the like button. You're listening. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. So Blu-ray, can you let us know what was Errol Spence's knockout ratio when he was training under your program, if you remember?
Yeah, we did 11 fights, 11 stoppages.
11 fights, 11 stoppages.
Yeah, if you go look after I met him after the Ronald Cruz fight. So if you go to BoxRec and you look at the Ronald Cruz fight, the fight after the Ronald Cruz fight, all the way up to Ocampo, we worked together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to John Seals in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. He says, "Is it me? But there was a time when we could hear Earl punches ringside when he was with Blu-ray." Well, bro, I say that, but nobody want to. I mean, certain people don't want to accept it because they think it's an excuse. Oh, it's an excuse. Whatever, man. I'm tired of these dudes talking about everything is an excuse. And half these dudes ain't even Bud fans. Some of these dudes, one dude told me earlier today, came in my earlier video talking about, this is how you know he ain't a Bud fan. He just a hater. He talking about, you LDBC dudes, you guys want sympathy for Spence. But when Joshua lost, I said, Joshua? What do Joshua got to do with this? Oh, come on, bro. You ain't no Bud fan. Get out of here. It's a hater, bro. Beat it. Let me see. A condo LDBC or nothing in the super chat. Appreciate the support. Oh, look at this dude. Now my neighbor wanna. Oh my God, man. My neighbor over here doing something to his. He cutting some type of hole in his house, trying to build a wider patio in the middle of my show. A condo LDBC or nothing in the super chat. Appreciate the support. He says, salute to the family, General Ashley and Blu-ray. If there's gonna be a rematch, gotta bring back Blu-ray. I hope so, man. Y'all need to hit Earl up in his inbox because he looking at him and tell him to bring back Blu-ray. This don't make no sense, bro. I'm sorry, it just don't make no sense to me. I don't know why you would take something that's already working and just change it up just to do something different. It don't make no sense. Intelligent Savage in the super chat. Appreciate the support. He says, salute 78. Ashley and Blu-ray. Praying for EJ Blu-ray reconnecting at 154. Rematch hopefully December, January, if need be. Yeah. If Earl, listen to this, Earl. If you bring back Blu-ray, I'm picking you to win by stoppage. Picking you to win by stoppage. Now that's up to you. What you gonna do? Bring it back. Don't make no sense, man.
Yeah, right. Man. Earl, I believe, man, man, fighting Crawford, man, he got to be in the best shape of his life because his output has to be insane because when you look at the fight, in my opinion, I'm not taking away from Crawford because I actually like Crawford, you know what I mean? And people don't understand how to read between the lines that when you're critiquing a fact versus not liking somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just critiquing the fact. And in my opinion, Crawford he was very sharp. He didn't do anything that was supernatural. In my opinion, I just feel like that his counterpunching was next level, and he was counterpunching Earl and timing him perfectly, and his timing was just so. Let me take that back. His timing was some of the best I've ever seen, and everybody can't time the way Crawford does. So let me take that statement back. But I'm just saying that for somebody to sit back and just counterpunch for the majority of the fight, and then press forward, man, I just didn't see anything just spectacular. He fought a perfect fight. And he just disrupted Earl's time, in my opinion. He had a lot of power, so he had a lot of strength. So I feel like if Earl could get stronger and go back to the drawing board on the boxing side, because that's not my side. I don't deal with the boxing aspect of it. Fix whatever need to be fixed. It will be a more competitive fight.
Okay, no doubt. Brian,
do you think?
Oh, go ahead, Ashley.
So in your opinion, do you think there was anything wrong with Errol Spence and that made him fight the way he did, as far as the lack of defense and not being, unstable with his legs and stuff?
Yeah, I think the layoffs did him injustice, with the timing. But as far as something wrong, that's an answer he gonna have to I can't even answer that. That's something he have to come tell the world. But we know Earl is a very powerful individual, and if it was something like he said, he wouldn't tell y'all anyway. So, what I mean?
I was talking about more like the way he looked. Like, I don't know nothing either. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Earl fan. I just think that his other fights, he looked totally different than he did.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
his balance was off. It didn't look like he had anything on his power. His speed, he don't have that much speed, but his speed wasn't there. His feet wasn't there. He wasn't moving his head. He had no defense. Like, it was a lot of things that just didn't look like Earl the True Spence. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But if you go back and look at all the fights, when I trained him, when you look at his punch output, it was punch after punch after punch after punch. When he was fighting Crawford, he would throw a punch, sit back, try to throw two punches, sit back. He wasn't pairing the shots. He wasn't using his, the way he usually blocks. You know what I mean? So, and then from my understanding, he admitted he was tired after about the second round. So, I really, it just didn't seem like the same dude that I've been knowing for years of me working with.
Mm-hmm. Brian T in the super chat, appreciate the support. He says 11 fights, 11 KOs. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I agree. 100. Let me see. I am Legend Boxing in the super chat. Appreciate the support, bro. He said, Bud, gonna be 36. We're gonna be 36 next month. He will probably retire next year. These fights gotta happen quick. Absolutely. But you know the thing is, Bud, he making money right now. Like he just started making that good guacamole. He not finna want to retire. As long as there's some money out there at 154, I think he gonna get that money, bro. You know what I mean? He can demand some money now. You know, successful pay-per-view. Yeah, he finna try to get him at least 2 more paydays, 2-3 more paydays, and then before he retire, I think. Smash the like button, ladies and gents. Get the likes over 500. So yeah, Blu-ray, man. I don't want to hold you because I know you got to do some training, man. But I just wanted to get your thoughts and opinions on that. Let me ask you this, Blu-ray. No, man, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna tell you behind the scenes. But I ain't gonna say that publicly. I don't want nobody trying to beat me to the punch. Yeah, you say too much stuff in the publicly, man. People they try. Oh, I said they trying to do this. I'm gonna call Blu-ray. I'll hit you up behind the scenes, homie.
All right, that's a bet, my bro.
I appreciate you, brother.
All right, it's all good.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We got who we got here? John Wick in the super chat coming through, showing love. Appreciate the support, brother. The 5-piece said the only thing that would happen, EJ versus Bud, is Jesus and Wilder power. Says he looked the exact same in the Ugas fight, just lost to a better fighter. Well, he did look the same way in the Ugas fight, but the difference is Crawford is not Ugas, and I didn't particularly like the Ugas performance. I was happy he won, but I thought that the way he was fighting, whatever, man. I don't even want to get into it, but I just didn't like I thought it took too much to get rid of Ugas. It took a lot because he was pounding on Ugas, and Ugas finally, the referee finally stopped it, but with the amount of punishment he was dishing out to Ugas should have been out of there, bro. And then that's what he used to do to people when he was with Blu-ray. Like when he man, that kind of punishment, Blu-ray. Earl was just much stronger before, much stronger in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? His conditioning is always good. His wind has always been good, but I think his power, we've seen a difference in his power. You know what I'm saying?
The conditioning's a problem then. That's what it sounds like. After him saying that and being a strength and conditioning trainer, like, no. It sounds like that was the problem with Earl. His whole conditioning was the problem. That's the reason why you don't have power. If you don't have your legs, you don't have power. If you're tired, you don't have your legs. All of that stuff works together. It seemed like the man was tired. He didn't have his legs and he didn't have his power. And because of that, he couldn't fight. He couldn't even stand in front of him and move his upper body or his lower body, for that matter. Like, his whole problem was conditioning. So, yeah, that's what seems like it needs to be fixed. I still say that he doesn't need a new trainer, though. I still say Derek James is fine.
Oh, yeah. I don't think the problem is with Derek James. I think it's just I do think this, though. Me personally, could be wrong. I think Derek James should be open to the idea of having more trainers in his gym, though. More guys to assist him. People, more eyes, more minds that can see things that you might not be able to see, especially now that Derek James' gym is getting packed. I think he should be open to the idea of bringing in some student coaches, some understudies, you know what I'm saying, and having them work with some guys as well. I just think that would be better suited for him, because what you don't spot, somebody else can spot. It happened to me all the time. I'm not saying I'm Derek James. I'm just saying in my other businesses and stuff, when I got my young homies around and I schooled them on certain things, they catch stuff that I don't see. Like, I might miss something. They catch it and be like, hey, man, hey, what you think about this? Ain't you supposed to do it this way? I'm like, dang, yeah, you're right. I think that'd be better for Derek James at this point in his career. He made fun of Bomac and them for having a team, but that team, man, all them lines together, they got it done. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Neat? So yeah, that's just my opinion. But I don't think nothing wrong with Derrick James. I think Derrick James is a brilliant coach. He ready. They just got to go back to the drawing board, and I think they got to bring back Blu-ray for the strength and conditioning, keep that power up, and they got I want to see the best Errol Spence in this second fight with Crawford. And if Crawford still wins, salute to Crawford. But I know for a fact EJ can fight better than what he fought in that last fight. I know that for a fact. I don't care what nobody says. You can call it an excuse. You call it whatever. I know he can fight better than that. So whatever. Just like I told y'all. Yeah, go ahead.
I know. I just said I feel different about that now. Like after hearing things that I didn't know a lot of stuff when it came out. I didn't know that he didn't train. I mean, he didn't spar for a certain amount of time. It's a couple of things that came out I didn't know about. And I think he needs to rematch him, especially because of what people are saying about him. You definitely got to shut people up.
Right. Yep. So, all right, let's get back to the Crawford versus Jermell Charlo situation. So, for those who wasn't here, we're talking about the possibility Jermell Charlo called out Crawford saying he's going to go up to 168, smash the gas on Canelo, then drop 14 pounds, come back to 154, and defend his belt against Crawford after the EJ fight. Let me see here. Salute to my brother Drew Titan LLC. Appreciate you in the super chat, homie. He says the moment is hashtag bring back Blu-ray. Yeah. The movement is bring back Blu-ray. Yeah, y'all got to tell Earl that. Tell Earl to bring back Blu-ray, man. Tell him that. Let me see here. Omaha Red in the super chat. Appreciate the support, brother. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says, I'm an Omaha ninja, so I rock with Bud to the end. But you're right about EJ getting that Wilder treatment from black folks. The memes and jokes is corny. I agree. It's super corny, bro. And just like I told people try to say after that travesty that happened in Wilder Fury 2, people told me, oh, we don't need to see no rematch. We don't need to see no rematch. Yeah. I said, bro, regardless of whatever y'all think, I know Wilder can fight better than what happened in that second fight. That was some nonsense. And then what you got a classic, one of the greatest heavyweight fights you ever seen in your life in that third fight. Right? Fury won, but you saw one of the greatest fights you ever seen. And I think that there's a great possibility the same thing happened with EJ versus Bud. Even if EJ don't beat Bud, I think you're going to see a much better Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, not Anthony Joshua. What am I talking about? Much better Errol Spence. So I think the possibility is there to happen. But I don't know why people acting like they so afraid of oh man, he don't need to be no a rematch is only warranted. This some dude told me a rematch is only warranted if it's not a shutout. Wrong. A rematch is warranted if it's in a contract. What are you talking about, bro?
Man, people need to stop crying. All right, it was a good fight, and it's going to be a better fight if Earl is on his game like he was not the last fight. So, man, this Earl can't leave it like this, and he got to shut people up. We start talking about he don't have no punch resistance. He should retire and all that shit. Like, bro, even if the man wasn't going to fight him again, that right there would make you rematch.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm definitely I'm here for it. I want to see that shit, and hopefully he come back 10 times stronger. We know he can do it.
Mm-hmm. Daryl Alexander coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support, brother. He says if Spence works on his mid-range game, mixes it up inside out, with angles, and gives Blu-ray for his conditioning, I believe Spence will have a much better showing in the rematch. Salute, General. Yes, sir. Salute to you. And brother, let me tell you something, brother. Daryl Alexander, salute to you. Appreciate you joining us. But that small mouth bass you got in that picture, that ain't gonna do it, brother. They ain't gonna do it. See what I'm saying? See, I catch smallies all day long, man. And I catch them that side, throw them right back. You know what I'm saying? I don't even take pictures of them. Throw them right back. Get out of here. Too little, brother. Too little. You know what I'm saying? When I start doing my fishing videos, make sure you back over here, Daryl. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Let me see here. Knockout Boxing, Sports and Entertainment in the Super Chat. Appreciate the support, brother. He says the pressures with Mel Bud will be epic. Ooh, they're gonna be super duper epic, man. Super duper epic. Super duper epic, man. Cause Mel gonna talk crazy. You already know it. But one thing about Mel is in the trial, I don't trust them. You just can't let them. You can't let Crawford get too close to them, cause Mel gonna do a lot, selling a lot of wolf tickets, but Crawford slap him. Crawford slap him. It's all over. You know what I'm saying? It's all over because Mel ain't gonna do nothing. Charlo's, I'm convinced. You slap Charlo's, ain't nothing gonna happen.
God damn, champ. See, they need to do something about it.
Yeah. They got to just keep Crawford away from him. Just keep like 5 feet distance, and Mel gonna win the battle with trash talk. But if Crawford get too close, Crawford gonna slap him, and it's over. At that point, then I got to pick Crawford to stop him. Michael Merriweather in the super chat, appreciate the support, fam. He said Bud works, but Victor Conte cheat. Come on, man. I ain't finna do all that. Brother. Let's see what we got here. But anyway, let's get down to it now. Let's just get the predictions going. If Mel does what we just said, if he goes up there and beats Canelo twice and comes back down to 154 and fights at Crawford that beat Errol Spence in the rematch, who you got winning? Ashley.
Say that one more time.
Okay.
One more time.
If Terence Crawford beats Errol Spence in a rematch at 154,
okay.
All right. If Jermell Charlo beats Canelo twice,
okay,
it comes down to 154. Who do you have winning?
Charlo.
Oh, you still got Charlo? Okay. Yeah,
Look, lines on. I mean, the reason why is because he beat Charlo. He beat Canelo twice. It's hard as hell to beat Canelo because you got judges and stuff.
Yeah,
and they all pull for Canelo. So if he beat Canelo twice, he has to stop this dude 2 times, in my opinion. In my opinion, to beat Canelo twice, you got to stop him twice or something. Like, I don't think he's going to outpoint Canelo. We'll see, but I don't think he's going to outpoint Canelo. Shit, Canelo got a draw with Floyd. Shit, like I don't think it's going to happen. So if he stopped Canelo twice, I got Bud losing to what's his damn name, Jermell, Charlo. Okay. But I mean, the only way I'll pick Crawford to win is if he lose. Like he would have to lose. He would have to get stopped by Canelo and then come down and look. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I'll pick Bud. I mean, but. Mm-hmm. I honestly don't think I honestly think if he fight Canelo twice and win, I don't think he's going to fight Bud in 3-4 months, in 6 months. I don't think so. I think he's going to wait until he's ready and feel good at 154 to come back and fight him. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? You know what I'm saying? Since they snatching belts off of Charlo right now, who knows if he's even going to have any of that shit.
Right.
When he come back down to 154, you know what I'm saying? Then no, I'm not from B-More, Big Dog. I used to live there, but I'm not from B-More. I'm from the country, not the city. But it's like I don't know. It's a lot of factors that gotta happen even for that to be real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because would Bud still fight him if he lose to Canelo and come back down the weight? Would he still entertain the fight if he lose to Canelo and come back down the weight?
I think he would because Charlo might have a couple of belts left, and we leaving out Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu got that WBO belt. I mean, Bud might fight Tim Tszyu and take that apart. If Bud take that belt from Tim Tszyu,
that would make more sense. That would make more sense.
Yeah.
If Bud go up after the rematch with Earl, if he beat Earl and go up and beat Tim Tszyu and get that belt, then that would make sense for them to fight even more. You know what I'm saying? Give him more motivation to come back and be undisputed once again because they took the title and he'll regain it. You know what I mean? But hell, man, it's a lot of stuff that needs to happen. The reason why I would pick Charlo is because, like, Charlo got power too. He has quickness. Like the things that people were saying is the reason why Earl loses to Bud. I don't see Charlo having those same issues that people were saying that Earl would have. Like maybe somebody can enlighten me, but people was talking about how Earl was slow and how he's basic. You know what I'm saying? Charlo isn't really that. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand he headhunts a lot. You know what I mean? But we'll see. It's for an entertaining fight. I'm not holding nobody back. I'm here to see it. I would love to watch it.
You know what? You know what would disgust me, Ashley, and I don't even know why I'm thinking about this, but this is what would disgust me. If Crawford were to beat Errol Spence again and then get knocked out by Tim Tszyu, I would be disgusted, bro. I think I would be so angry. I think I might. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. I would be just disgusted. Yeah. I don't even want to think about it, man. He got to be
Tim Tszyu would be that guy. Earl would come up and fight Tim Tszyu. That's what would happen, right? Wouldn't Earl come up and challenge Tim Tszyu if he knocked Bud out? And if he knocked Bud out, I think Bud probably retired. He'd be like, "Man, I should have retired a year ago." Shit.
Yeah, Tim Tszyu gonna have plenty of paydays if that happened. He stopped Bud, then he gonna have a chance to rematch Bud, and he probably gonna get a Spence fight. You know what I'm saying? That's just and the Charlo fight. Yeah, Tim Tszyu gonna be in the money. He stopped Bud. Akil Vibes in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, brother. He says salute, General and Ashley. I think Kenny Porter will be a good addition to Earl's camp. Hey, bro, I agree with you, especially for that mid-range work. I agree with you. I am Wolf. I'm sorry, bro. I can't never pronounce your name right. In the super chat, appreciate the support. He says, where's Charlo on the all-time list if he wins? If he beats Canelo twice and then goes back down the weight and beats Bud, I mean, we got some hitters in this era, man. We got some straight killers in this era. I don't know where I would rank him. It depends on the fashion in which he beat them guys, but the accomplishments alone, he gotta be in the top. Man, I gotta put him in the top 15 all-time fighters. Definitely gonna be in the top 5 of 154 pounders. Might even be the best 154 pounder. But definitely gonna be in the top 5 of the 154 pounders. But all-time fighters, I probably had to put him in like maybe top 15. Maybe I might be pressing it, but I'll have to really look at it and dissect it. Because the more, you can say this stuff off the top of your head, but when you start looking at these fighters' names and accomplishments from back in the day, and you really start remembering stuff, you'll be like, oh man, I forgot about, yeah. So it's just hard, man. We're going to see. The OG Mr. Mott in the super chat coming through with the 10-piece. Appreciate your support.